The hatred of people towards Jehovah's Witnesses is well known, since many think that they are a sect disguised as a religion, isolating its members from others, being absurd for many that they prohibit such common things as it is to celebrate your birthday and create friendships outside of religion. That is why in this video, we will talk about them and you will be able to affirm whether what is said about them is true or not. In 1870, the movement of Bible students led by the scholar Charles Russell began, thus beginning the origins of Jehovah's Witnesses. A few years later, they formed the first classes, and 9 years later, they published the first issue of their most important known magazine. Like the Watchtower, announcing the Kingdom of Jehovah, 2 years later Russell together with some friends founded the Watchtower Bible and Tract Society of Pennsylvania, which is currently the main source of income for Jehovah's Witnesses based on the distribution of publications biblical. Thanks to this, Jehovah's Witnesses officially became a new belief that rejected basic ideas and doctrines for Christianity, such as the immortality of the soul, the fire of hell, and the fact of how God is represented. During the 70s, the organization underwent changes in its structure. In addition, they created a large number of schools in order to teach their gospels. Over the years, they gained millions of followers until they have almost 9 million today. The Witnesses are run by a governing body which is located in the Watchtower. The governing members are considered anointed. Each branch is run by a committee. The branches are divided into 20 congregations that constantly receive visits from the high command. The congregations meet in temples called kingdom halls, and each congregation has a body of elders with different tasks. Among the different practices that Jehovah's Witnesses carry out is to go house to house in order to teach the gospel. Now, although Jehovah's Witnesses base their beliefs on the Bible, they actually have their own version of it. They believe that there is only one God who knows everything, and just like in Christianity, they see Jesus as a leader and Son of God. However, they do not consider that Jesus was part of the same God as in other religions. They recognize Maria as the mother of Jesus and his brothers, although they do not venerate her or consider her as the mother of God. Jehovah's Witnesses believe in the Great Apostasy, in which was a time when the church established by Jesus and his apostles, they stopped following the same doctrines and practices of the early church after the death of the original apostles. The Witnesses baptize their followers by immersing them in water, lowering the name of the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit. However, they do not accept baptism in children. Celebrations as daily as Christmas, Easter, birthdays, and other customs are considered incompatible with Christianity due to their pagan origins. In addition, they do not see the need for the weekly rest, since they allege that the sabbatical holiday was exclusively for Israel. They also prohibit the worship of symbols and think that Jesus died on a piece of wood. According to his opinion, divine creation is a fact. Besides that, death and old age is a sin that we have as an inheritance through Adam. For decades, they came to prohibit the beard in men and the use of pants in women. Military service, patriotic symbols, and nationalism are deeply rejected. Jehovah's Witnesses allege that the second coming of Christ occurred in 1914 and that Jesus reigns in heaven from that date. They meet weekly in their congregations, and every year, they remember the death of Jesus. Due to their controversial beliefs, they are frequently criticized for different things. For many, they have a sectarian behavior, who on many occasions cut off the communication of their followers with people who left the religion or outsiders. It is thought that the organization excessively controls the lives of its members, trying to make everyone think alike and not be different. On the other hand, other Christian beliefs strongly criticize the Witnesses for having their own version of the Bible, as well as many religious people who have criticized their failed prophecies, sometimes causing the organization to abruptly change its revelations and try to justify itself. On the other hand, during its history, the number of anointed who will govern heaven with Jesus has changed on different occasions.